Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sinking City. I am very excited to hop back into this now that I've actually figured out kind of a style I want to go with it and everything. Oh my gosh, I just been very antsy to play this game again. I did discover something. If you look right here, we hopped into this area earlier. This is the lifeboat that they were talking about before that Robert came in on, Robert Throgmorton. And with it, he actually left Albert Throgmorton, sorry. With it, he actually left his, what's the right word for it? Correspondence document. He's left his final will. So I'm gonna read that to you now before we give it off to Robert Throgmorton. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's blank, we should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Blank, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Blank, the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father Blank. He is here. And with that, there's a lot more questions than ever before. But we're going to see what happens when we also give it to when we give it to Robert. So let's see.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Very well, fair enough. Oh yeah, I also discovered something. If you come in here, these reset. Let's just say I already, as you can tell by my gunpowder, I already have enough stuff to make like all the bullets I could ever need. However, since I'm here, I might as well just, just make some more rounds. Yep, out of that. And I could make some of these. Fair enough. Moving on. Now, I don't know if you remember from last time, but we actually discovered that... Oh, does this open? No, it does not. Basically, we discovered that Lewis may have been the one to kill Albert, or Throgmorton. So we're going to be heading over to the bar to see if that's actually the case. See if Lewis is just kind of hiding over there. Because I didn't tell Robert, sorry. There's too many names. I didn't tell Robert that Lewis was actually the one to kill him, because I don't know for certain.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Oh, fantastic. This place is terrifying. Let's see.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Let's ask him about the creatures,
I've
actually.
seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
But for what?
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Like me?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have it.
Hell yeah.
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Every one of them just ends with the bye. Hell yeah. I'm gonna stuff myself full of shells and gunpowder so that way I never gotta worry about bullets again. I love games like this.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
A psychic?
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear.
Oh, I thought she was
Your
blind
path
for a
holds
second.
many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell!
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's
Fair
see
enough.
what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus.
Well, I guess that-
The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
So bullets are a form of currency. And I got the fortune teller's prophecy. I hope he wrote it down. This is gonna be fun. Let's see what
the? Get the. Oh.
Fuck you. What? Let's see what whoa. Oh, that's kinda cool.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
So
Charles
that's
Reed,
what they
private
look like.
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
What we do here.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the Sidhe. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
God damn, we got a lot of information out of him. Oh, good. All the stuff here was that style. All right, let's see. Okay, Lewis Flynn's testimony. Mythos. Oh yeah, the fortune teller's prophecy. And then let's check out the Mind Palace. Oh! Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton, or Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his... We can control the narrative! So there is possibly stuff that I missed before when I made specific deductions. I believe that Lewis might have been mentally affected. That means that you could get an entirely different ending depending on what you do. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions, and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Could he have been mentally affected? I believe so.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
I mean, this is definitely a different voice from how the previous guy acted. I don't know if it's true, but...
You want a drink?
We can see. What would be the next... Oh, shit. Oh, that's just been already there. Let's just look around for a second, see if there's anything new that I might have missed. So far, nothing back there but dead octopus and ambiance, so let's just see if there's anything else that we're able to find. Let's see what he says, but I believe the only way to actually get out of here is to tell him... Oh, wait, we can lie! Oh, God, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, my God. Okay, should we lie? I don't know. Should we lie? Let's give it a shot.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
But of course.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
All right, let's talk payment.
About my expenses.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Fair enough. Oh. Is that a new weapon? It is! I got my gat and I got a Colt and I got a revolver. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where to next? Key to the headquarters and the Lost Exposition. First things first, let's head out. Let's head over to that boat to see. You alright, mate? It's like he's walking through multiple realities. What the fuck? Okay. So let's see what's in our lovely new room.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Hell yeah. Wait, did he actually frame that for this? Guess he must believe he'll be here a while. No way. He can actually change his clothes. Let's go with this one. I actually really like that one. Hell yeah. I love that. Such a small thing, but it's so nice.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
And he's got needles. Fantastic. This is going to be great. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are a private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Well, that's just lovely now, isn't it? Anything else I need to find in here? Anything in the trash can? Oh, hello. Oh, and from Vanderberg. It seems you've overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time, Johannes. I love that. I love this man. Ah, this is great. Which one? This one? I'm guessing not that one. Is he talking about...
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. Is this the one? Oh, shit. Well, this place is... Huh. Alright, let's see what we can grab. Pause. Sup. There is a lot of lore in this room alone, let alone the hotel, so I'm just going to summarize each part of it down a little bit, so that way we're not just stuck here for about 10 minutes of me reading stuff. First one, pretty straightforward. Dude is being hunted by the Yellow Kings gang, and it was like, hey guys, this is my last will and testament. Pieces, good luck. Second one, there was a big cult with a book. People run into the sea and drown in themselves, and anyone who sees it apparently goes insane, you know, pretty standard stuff. Third one's a group of witches under an apple tree that there was apparently like a confession from one of them that the devil himself gave them a book, and that it hides itself from mortals and waits for a witch to reclaim it. I'm not saying locations for this because that's just pointless. We'll just go around and figure out some of it. 4, dude sees a dream of people jumping off the top of a Ferris wheel. Notices a guy in the middle reading from a book telling them to do it or whatever. Kind of like in a COD lobby or Twitter. 5, a man built a church to redeem himself, never explains why, never sleeping because of a book that apparently calls him, like his relatives gave it to him or something. He was found later hung inside the church right after he finished it, and the book still has yet to be found. 6, a book was stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, apparently was bought by a surgeon who was later found dead after all the flooding, and no one knows where the hell it went. It might be in a hospital or something. 7, local ladies talking about a shitty house that's just stuffed off somewhere that's apparently haunted by the family that used to live there, and they apparently seen there reading an unholy book. That's about all that they give you. 8, the guy who collected all this stuff tried to buy the book, once again, never explains what the hell book, from an old dude who was, quote, paid enough money to let it rot where it be until it is forgotten because ignorance is the best guardian, and that is damn fine. There was also one about the landlord getting mad at a guy for dragging stuff around and possibly scratching up his floors, and one about a guy noticing a conspiracy about a guy making cash off of a lighthouse being broken and a bunch of ships showing up on the shore broken. This actually seems kind of interesting, but if it doesn't work well, I probably won't do it again. We may just skip past it. However, I wanted to test something out with this, and it feels pretty good. So, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. Enjoy.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Hold up. Okay, he must be the landlord, so let's just say what noise.
What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Holy crap, that's a lot. The amount of story shit in here. And all of these could be leads. And all of these could be leads. Leads to God knows what. That's fucking cool. God, that's smart. If you got a massive conch like that, of course you're gonna do that. That's amazing. The Devil's Reef. Where do we go from here, honestly? This place actually looks a lot better than the port, even though it's... Holy crap. Yeah, it's not doing too well. It's more just existing. Fuck! Wait a minute, what? No way! Oh, that's awesome! Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly. And I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, and leave this Drock city to the depths. Don't dig it into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Lewis Flynn. Okay, well, I wasn't able to see Lewis, but I was able to get just a little bit more out of him. What the hell? According to this, Charlie here was actually one of the only surviving people of the USS Cyclops, which is the boat that fell into the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle and was lost at sea. No, it was a submarine. It was lost at sea. No one has seen or heard of it ever since. However, he gained his ability, his mind's eye, after that. Let's see here. Is it this button or this button? I guess I can't use it here yet. The hell?
Never again, they say.
Never again? What are you hiding, my friend? Oh, I got a knowledge point! Okay, let's see here. Combat proficiency, vigor, and mind. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. Or carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. Oh, can I see how far else this goes? Or I can just accidentally spend it on that. Perfect. But that means that I can technically hold more money than I got. So that's okay. I'm going to be spending in each one anyways. Infested area. You know what? Let's see what the hell that means. Shit, I should go. Yeah, I should go. Definitely go. Let me go! Oh, I'm definitely not doing good now. Do yourself a favor, Austin. Don't be fucking stupid. There's actually... I was worried for a second that it was just going to be, like, humans around and no, like... Or, I guess... What am I saying? Innsmouthers are humans. They were just blessed by the sea. Same way that, the Throgmortons were blessed by royal blood. And got, well, ape face. The Oakmont Chronicle?
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. what's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
Can't even make it miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and, well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Okay. Whole place is just a ghost town, but filled with people. I know that's, sounds stupid, but another gray door. Let's see what's in it. Hello? Hello? I got a trap now? Holy fucking shit! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Put it down! That was a person! What the fuck just happened? Is this isn't where I went in. There's a whole nother area. But wait, this one has a cutscene, or does it? Come on, give me something. I don't understand what's going on at this point. Oh shit.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
You and I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Rad. So I actually found 2 different archives then. Is that actually common to have, chains underneath there? Like that? Like right there. Was that actually a common thing in the 20s to just, sit a guy there and then just chain his ankles down? Another archive. Oh, okay. So there's multiple archives that you can use to try to figure out what stuff goes where. This is so damn in depth. It's getting really deep with it. With, all of the PI stuff. Grabbing the different sources and everything. This is cool. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm probably going to do a bit more wandering around to see if I can find anything. Oh god, you still do not get good night's sleeps. But I am going to head out now, maybe do a bit more hunting and probably start the camera if I find something. But if I don't, this will be the end. I do hope you enjoyed. I know it's a lot of talking, it's quite a bit of wandering, and a lot of hunting around for what exactly you need. But if this is a kind of game for you, then you understand that it is. Either way, I'm still nice face. I'm still enjoying it. It's really getting me into like the PI stuff that I'm interested in because of my character, like I said in the last episode. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good evening. All these problems because I forgot how a fucking compass works. Holy crap! And it's still going? Nope, 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 nope. What in the actual fuck is that? Oh, good, a knowledge point. Okay, so just taking out a bunch of those dudes is able to give me knowledge points. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. Hell yes! Yeah, fuck no. It stopped. It fucking... It changed. How much of this is in my head? Holy God. Damn. They both passed away. Was it the sleeping elixir? Or was it something else? God damn. I guess that's what I was hunting for. Shit.